Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me today in the Cybertruck. So I've had the Cybertruck, it's been 2 or 3 weeks, and today I'm going to wash it for the first time. Weather's been pretty good the last couple weeks. Haven't needed to really wash it due to like rain or snow. We're in the winter time, so it is getting where we get some snow and things, but it's been good for the last couple weeks. And I'm taking it to a soft touch tunnel car wash that I have a monthly membership for all my other vehicles, and it seems like people kind of ask. I've seen on like some forums and some Facebook groups that I've been a part of and participated in that people are wondering, well, can I take this to a regular car wash? Does it need any special treatment for the outside, the battery? What do you need to consider? So today we're going to talk about car washing, Cybertruck, how it works, car wash mode, and we're going to take it through the wash and just try to get it as clean as we can. Now, one of the cool benefits of the Cybertruck are these stainless steel panels on the outside. There's no paint to worry about scratching. The stainless steel panels actually have a like kind of scratched, already pre-scratched look to them. So I don't really think you can scratch this in a brushed, like a soft touch type of a tunnel car wash. I don't think it's going to hurt it at all. And you can take this to a regular car wash. You can take it to the touch-free. You can take it to the tunnel where you kind of spray it off yourself. A lot of different ways. I just don't have the time or patience or energy to like manually or hand wash this thing. I don't think I need to do that. And with us getting in the winter time and it's going to be snowing and there's going to be salt on the roads, it's going to need to be probably washed a couple times a week sometimes during the winter. And then in the summertime in my area, we get a lot of bugs in the summertime. So when you're driving at night, you get a lot of bugs all over the windshield in the front. And so I found that the really only way to clean my vehicles are to run it through a soft touch tunnel car wash. And a lot of these, like I have a membership at this place, and it's only $17 a month for each car that I have, and I have a few cars on my account, so I get like a multiple car discount, which is a pretty good deal if you think of like the cost. If I go, once a week, that's just a few dollars per wash, and so to me that's worth it. This truck doesn't really need any special attention when it comes to the car wash. I've even seen some reports of people like saying that the stainless steel panels actually look better, like they've become a little shinier when you've gone through like a tunnel car wash that has the brushes and it's like shining the panels. And so for my area, I can't use the touch-free, the ones that just spray water and soap and then spray it off. That just doesn't work for my cars because the bugs, the salt, the spray, all that comes up on the road. It has to be cleaned off with brushes. You're not doing any damage to the battery. It's not going to hurt or damage the battery to get sprayed from underneath. And the cool thing is I'm not going to scratch the paint. So we're going to take this to the car wash and we'll show you how the car wash mode works. So I'm next to the car wash here. I just wanted to practice real quick going into car wash mode because it can be a little tricky when you're going through a tunnel wash that's like, there's the tracks that propel your wheel forward and you put it in neutral. Let me show you how that's going to work here. So you see here on the screen it has a car wash. There's just a car wash mode. We enter car wash mode, and what that does is it closes everything. Sentry mode's off, parking, all the sensors are off. And then what we can do is once we pull into the car wash and we're instructed to put it in neutral, all we do is we put our foot on the brake and we touch on enable free roll. So my foot's off the brake, I can't do it. My foot's on the brake, I can now enable free roll. What that does is it folds in the mirrors, and now the truck is now in neutral, and it will just be able to get pushed along on the rollers. And then when I get to the end of the wash, there's a couple ways you can do this. One is I can just you just have to tap your foot on the brake, and I could push the drive up here, or I could just swipe forward. But that's one thing, if you have someone right behind you, you have to be quick with this, in that you just tap the brake, and you push forward, swipe forward for drive, and then you just drive out of the wash. So I'm going to keep it in car wash mode. We're going to go check in, and then we'll go through the tunnel wash. All right, guys, we're just getting into the car wash here. We're in free roll, and then we'll put it into drive as soon as we get done here. I am curious to see how much water gets inside of the bed of the truck. There is a tonneau cover that rolls over it, but it's not perfectly waterproof. It can get into the top seal and then the bottom seal next to the tailgate. So we'll see how much water gets in there. It's not that big of a deal. I've had trucks before, and so I've had tonneau covers, and they're not perfectly waterproof, so I'm not expecting it to be. You just have to know where to put your cargo if you need stuff to stay like waterproof. You just need to know where to put your stuff inside of the bed of the truck so that it doesn't get. All right, that was pretty easy. I just lightly touched on the brake, swiped forward, and then I'm in drive. So luckily there wasn't a car right behind me. There's one probably like 2 car lengths behind me, but I was able to get out of there pretty easily. If for some reason the screen's not on or doesn't work, you can always push the drive button up here. All right, let's get out. I'm just going to wipe it down, and then let's check out the bed and see how much moisture, water got inside of the bed of the truck. I'm going to exit car wash mode. All right, just opening up the tonneau cover here. We want to see how much water got in, and you can see right up against the back there, some bubbles, some water streaks down there, even water on the back glass. So that's a little bit more than I was expecting. And then even right here by the tailgate, got a little splashed with water too. So obviously not perfectly waterproof. If you want something dry, you need to keep it right here in the middle of the bed. But I'm kind of surprised by how much water did get in here. So we'll get in there and wipe it out. All right, got everything wiped down here. Everything's looking pretty good. One thing that's interesting is that these fingerprints, you can see fingerprints still on there. They're not getting washed off by the car wash through the brushes or through the soap. And so I thought that was interesting that the fingerprints kind of harder to get off than I originally thought they would be. Alrighty guys, so successful car wash. Everything went smoothly. The shifting into drive at the end of the car wash, that was very easy. No problems there. I will tell you guys this. Normally, I would use a microfiber towel to wipe down my Model Y or cars that have paint on them, so you don't scratch them. I use like a regular this is just like an old bath towel. It's still in good shape, but I don't think you need to use I didn't think I needed to use like a microfiber towel because there's no paint. There's no paint to scratch. The stainless steel is not really. You can't really scratch that up with a rough towel. So I think that's pretty cool that you could just use a regular towel, same thing you'd use on the windows, for example. Dried up really well. I was surprised with how much water got into the bed with the tonneau up. I know there's I've seen a couple things where people have made a weather stripping over the top to help prevent the water getting in from the very top. So I might look into doing that, but I wasn't expecting it to be waterproof. It's really a cover. It's not like a watertight area. So Turned out pretty good. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more videos with the Cybertruck. Leave any comments down below, any feedback, any tips, suggestions for car wash use with the Cybertruck. But this thing, super easy to take through the car wash. You don't have to, it doesn't need any special treatment. Use the car wash mode here and you're good to go. So, all right guys, thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.